But hey, keep the worrying in game because this is game 5. We don't need to worry because we are not getting eliminated.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
The loser of this goes down to the lower bracket. Leave them to worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I'm worried for both of these squads because I want both of these teams to succeed.
Now,
and that's the problem with this tournament because, again, you're going to have one of these teams be the loser. And
Now, you're too greedy on this, Gene.
Yeah.
So, for this Alpha 7 on Game 5's draft, this is the 5 heroes they lock in. For BTR, they answer back strongly here with a double engaged roamer and clash later here. But this is, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5, the final game of our series number 3. With Alpha 7 taking over to the blue side and Bigetron by Vitality on towards the red side. Casters, please, once again, take it away.
Thank you so much, Sagi. As we get into this one, the pivotal Game 5, the winner of this one moves on, continues on in the upper bracket. The other one will drop into the lower bracket with only one life remaining.
Ormson is going to be annoying here, just going to be seeing where Danny started. And that's what you want to do whenever you have illusion in your team, right? You're very fast, nobody's going to be able to chase you, except for a lot of dashes once they get activated. But for now, getting vision is enough for Ormson.
I mean, it's going to be a lot on him in terms of that control. Then you have Tough Z with that truth. You have that little wombo combo. But again, it comes back to Danny and HIGHLIGTS. How do they play around these CCs?
Yeah, one thing that I love about what A7 did is that they swapped the lanes. The lane is turned onto the mid lane, clear the wave as fast as you can, so that BTR would have to really stay on the lane for now, and Neil is not going to be able to fast enough to clear in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's all about ensuring that, you know, again, the teleports are going bottom. They're kind of changing things up. This is a good curveball to throw at this stage because Bigetron hasn't seen this in this series thus far.
Yeah, and from what we're going to see here, they don't want to fight the matchup, right? And that's what they're doing here. The knockup comes in, first blood for BTR.
Danny thought he would be safe on that ledge, but you know, the Ocean of Tears, you have control. This is a bit of a problem. They need to be careful, plus you need to respect Zancu's damage.
Yeah, and especially for that, is the brushes. You need to respect it. Even if you latch onto the wall, you're not going to be seeing anybody on those brushes, so you have to be careful about it. Now, Zancu, Ormson, in position. Nobody knows. Do they have the idea, though? Knockup's not going to come out. HIGHLIGTS might be in danger here. They don't have the ultimate until now, but there were 5 people on both sides.
Yeah, that was a huge commitment by Bigetron, and they didn't really get any sort of kills. This could be potentially space elsewhere, but it looked like everyone from Alpha 7 had converged because they were trying to protect the jungle, trying to get Danny get going again.
Yeah, they also had the same idea, right?
Yeah.
They want to do the same thing, and they saw some of the members of BTR transitioning to the bot lane, which is why they did that.
Very smart there, but it looks like the Crimson Golem now is going to be spawning, but now Bigetron, again, contesting. They have the vision. This could be a bit of a problem because he's constantly hounding him.
Yeah, Ormson is just everywhere.
Okay.
He's just going for it. He's going to be taking the Crimson buff for sure. We still have 1 minute 20 seconds for the next objective to come out, but so far, everything has been cool. Everything has been great. Danny has been set back for a bit, but not enough.
Yeah, not enough, but the 600 gold, this is a problem. You never want to be behind a pay, but now you're a Zancu pay?
Yeah.
This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle. Right now, Ormson is already level 4, has the ultimate. And also to survive, if ever he tries to take down the tower here, they're going to be dealing some damage, but there you go.
Yeah, they'll look to just kind of, again, HIGHLIGTS right now, it's about sustaining, staying alive, getting as much farm as possible because Danny, again, giving up first blood, he's behind, you need to pick up the slack.
Yeah, one thing you can understand here, they have the same strat, right?
True.
Both of their junglers want to get advantage in the early game.
True.
Because in the late game, it's going to be really hard. But Danny has it easier because the bigger objectives, he can take it easily.
Yeah. Which is going to be a problem come mid to late game. Almost all those Tempests, if he's around and he's able to get that golden jade, you know, still, I think that they're going to be in prime position. But Bigetron right now are like, hey, we don't even want to go to the mid game. We just want to end it now.
We just want to split push. We don't even want to go for the neutral objectives. A7 is going to go for it. And because of this mid lane is going to be open, they're going to be shoving the wave. They see where Danny is. Will they be able to defend this? Because Danny's going to be here. Oh no, the defenses are down, and that's going to be a tower takedown for the team here pretty fast, and nobody's going to answer it.
I mean, they answer, but they answer very late, right? The police show up a bit too late to this one, right? They're going to CSI the tower that's left, but the 4-minute mark, taking the mid T1, Huge win for Bigetron.
That's a big opening for the jungle on the other side. And Zonkyu and Ormson has been doing that quite a lot this game. And right now, Infinite Fastness has been pulled. Ormson is also pulled with a Silky Imprint. And Vital Divers is going to be there, but he's still going to be able to run away in the end.
Oh, just too tanky. This is the problem with the Liuxian, right? But from Orson, the fact that he's able to stay alive, it's all about that vision. And now Bigetron getting a little bit fatter with this first Tyrant here.
Yeah, 2K gold lead at this early in the game, 5 minutes. And a 2K gold lead is a sizable lead for now.
Yeah, very sizable. This is a problem, right? You never want to be behind the pay. You want it close, if anything.
Yeah.
But now they have even more net worth. This lead is going to start to snowball, and it's going to be a tough sledding for Alpha 7 to get back into this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for them. Axe of Torment already built for Danny. Still waiting for them to commit onto any team fight because so far nothing has been happening yet. It's also because BTR doesn't want the team fights. They just want to push.
Yeah, they don't need to, right?
Yeah.
It's not about kills. This lane matchup, or sorry, this draft that they have with a pay, it's all about just taking objectives, just forcing it down because you get such a good lead going.
Yeah, right now into the bot lane, I think they're going to go for the push there. There's a lot of people here, and this is really hard, right? For the side of A7, because they disable the turrets whenever he hits it for Delusion, it's easier for them to just dive in if ever they want to.
Hard, very difficult situation. I mean, they were going in, taking the top T1 for free, you know, no real answer. I mean, if anything, Alpha 7, maybe you look at the other lanes, maybe you get something, but all the lanes have to be in the perfect spot for you to do these kinds of things.
Yeah. Right now for the side of BTR, they are... Oh no, the minions were there. I think he was looking for that brush play for the bot lane, but because he wasn't able to get there as fast as he can, Tubbs won't be able to get it. But Ormson in position though. Wise Caesar is also going to be spotted. Bottom lane tower. It has been disrupted again. That's an easy takedown.
Easy takedown, and just very smart. And it's not the end of the world for Alpha 7 if you're watching. Yes, you're down about 2.3k at this point, but if you slow the game down, it's all about your T3s surviving to about the 15-minute mark. That would be ideal.
Yeah, Lady Sun, gonna be scary.
Yes.
Once we hit that 15-minute mark in this game, that's what they want to do here. Slow down the base, don't give them kills. They're gonna be pushing, yes, but as long as the T3s are still alive, it's still okay.
Yeah. It's all about hope at this point. Gotta stay positive if you want to be in there. But Bigetron making it very difficult. Putting it down, the siege catapults. I mean, they're doing pressure on the top T2 at the not even the 7-minute mark.
Yeah, look at what's happening, right? Bigetron is forcing A7 into very awkward positions. They're forcing them to react at one point in the map. But look at this, Tubbs is pushing on the bot lane, everybody's on the top side, so the T2 is gonna get damage here.
Smart. Macro play, push out the waves, right? And it really, they don't have any answers. Alpha 7 just waiting in the wings. And then look, they're gonna take the bottom T2 as well.
Oh, they're gonna be taking down the tower, stopping any members right here of BT, or rather A7, from even going to the bot lane, except for Danny. You can't stop him.
Yeah. I do what I want, all right?
Yeah.
I walk on any ledge. I don't care what you, any sort of fence or prison wall. No, nothing holds me in.
That's true. And here, Zonkyu, look at what they're doing. They're doing the same thing. If they're not successful in doing on one side of the map, they go to the other, and now A7 is gonna follow.
Yeah. They're gonna take everything, right? I mean, they're just gonna go in uninvited, if you will.
Yeah. Right now, they're looking for a fight here, but Fury needs to hit the Silky Imprint. Once he does, that's gonna be an important marker here for the team. Even just throwing the Destructive Deluge just to get a bit of that delay while they're taking the Overlord.
Oh, they're going to take that one for free. Again, more pressure. This is a struggle. I mean, 8-minute mark, it's not looking great. Your T2s are still standing, so that's a small reprieve in all of this. But now Alpha 7, they're just kind of going back and forth. They're sticking with like a 5-man group, just making sure that the T2s are not under siege.
This is good for Wise Caesar,
right?
Because Wise Caesar is just getting a lot of money here. He's getting a lot of gold. Even Danny, the Truth Mantra, is going to hit 2 members right there, and Breath of Life is going to get used, but A7 still was able to eject themselves out of the fight.
Oh man, if the rest of BTR were there, that would have been gravy, but Tubbsy tried to go for the solo play. Not enough damage, especially against Danny and Villau. Kind of tough when you're getting pushed away by that Umbrella.
Tubbsy is trying, but now the Tyrant is open. Zonkyu is going to be TPing on that. Yeah, there you go. The Vanguard right there in the bot lane. He's going to be TPing there.
Smart.
Fury doesn't know though. Oh no! The Truth Matchup will kill him! That's an easy Tyrant for them and a T2 on the bot lane.
Great kill, turned into a conversion. Exactly what you want if you're Bigetron. Now they're looking to take the bottom T3 at this stage.
Oh no, they can disrupt the tower if ever they want to. Ormson's gonna go for it. And now the minions are gonna be there. He's taking a lot of damage, but the T3 is down. Force field suppression is tanking up a lot of damage, but they're just backing off.
Oh, no catch, no way. Oh, but
Tuffy has the flash stone, gets the truth match on too! With the infinite fastness right there onto the back line, goes in flat forward. White Caesar is down, and now they are gonna be finishing everybody on the board. And yeah, there you go. Zan is down, but it's still a 3 for 2.
I mean, but Danny and Wise Caesar, those are your win conditions. Both of them being down. Yes, Neop had a nice little play, but it seemed like Danny coming in on that one. Yes, you got Neil, Zan, and Ormson, but it's really not what you want. You need Zan Q.
Yeah, in the end, it's still them taking the towers on the other side here. BTR are playing this macro so well.
Playing it very well, and checking the replay of how things were going in. I mean, look at the fact that, like, Zan goes aggressive with the Infinite Vastus on the back line, taking out Wise Caesar. Then you're seeing Danny here trying to go in. The numbers weren't really just kind of adding up on that sense, and they paid with their lives.
Yeah, and now A7. This is gonna be tough. Natural lane pushing on the bottom lane. You always need to put somebody there. Tyrant is open. They're already starting at half HP on it. Zank is level 15. Danny, oh no, this is tough. They have to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially go. It would have been very risky. If anything, it's a one-way trick. Take it in. But probably not the time to do it, but Bigetron, maybe they're going aggressive.
Yeah.
They want all the big neutrals.
Primal Bond, no problem. We're just going to be taking this Overlord. They're not going to be able to get to us anyway, so might as well.
Yeah, we might as well take everything, right?
Yeah.
You're giving it for free. I mean, we'll take it out. It's going to take a little bit longer, but we're so far ahead at the 11-minute mark to take everything.
Yeah, they already have 6 towers down. Oh man, I love that this solution is working in this game though.
Yeah, it is definitely working. It's been very frustrating. It's been a great last pick, and they've got tremendous value because, again, disrupting those towers, key for every sort of push.
Yeah, right now, BTR is already poised to go for the push on the top and mid lane. They even send the Shadow Vanguard onto the top side. So this is gonna be their time to go for the push.
Right now is the time, Alpha 7. Right now, just sticking around. The T3s need to stay alive, but you gotta get some sort of farm because this lead is starting to grow. It's about 4K at this point. This is a bit of a worry of a situation.
Yeah, Daybreaker's already built here for Wise Caesar, so it might be time though for him to just go ham here, unless it doesn't work in their favor. Here it comes. The 10% damage reduction is gonna be really helpful for BTR. Still have the gold lead, but Ormson is just gonna press forward. How are they gonna help here?
Yeah, the Shadow Vanguard, that's the scary part. Alpha 7 need to quickly burn that one before Bigetron goes in and disrupts the tower. And it looks like they will try to hold, but I mean, the River Strike's not really doing too much.
Yeah, Shadow Vanguard's still gonna be there. Ormson is quite afraid to move forward because if he gets pulled, he might get killed. And now the tower is gonna get taken down. No! It's still not enough for the side of A7. They can't fight back!
Oh, this is a bad spot. And if you're looking to play a Pei, and this is why Pei is so scary, because of this, right? The pressure that they have, the fact that it's sub 13 minutes and they've taken all the T3s, now how does Alpha 7 somehow claw their way back into this one?
Yeah, and we were talking about it, right? They just want the split push. They don't even want to take the team fights because they know they're gonna lose if they do. But A7, for them to win, they have to force something right now.
You gotta force something, but I would think that you try to maybe get some sort of pick off before you go, right?
Yeah.
Like, easier said than done, because you see the positioning of Bigetron, how ZanQ is just like all the way around, going through, doing his jungle, wave clears again. But, the rest of Bigetron, they're vulnerable. They do have some numbers advantage that they can take advantage of.
Oh yeah, they have it. I think right now Tough Z is gonna be their target. But are they gonna be able to chase him down though? It's not gonna— what was that? That was so far away. The Truth Matcher pushed him away. And as we said, that's what they want to do. But on the back, there's gonna be the flank coming in for the side of BTR. Is it gonna work in their favor? Unbridled Outburst gonna be there. BTR recognizes the weak point in their team. They lost one member. The pickoff, that's a good starter.
Great start, and it started with Danny. I mean, you thought you were like, oh, why did he jettison so far ahead? But he just kind of cut off the angle of retreat, letting the rest of them go. Now Tough Z is down for about 20 seconds. It's not the end of the world, of course. Bigetron were low. They could not fight. They still have the towers to kind of push them away.
Danny right here has a lot of money. So this is the time for them to even go for those executions. Blood Weaver also built by Wise Caesar. So he's going to be really hurting Good thing Tough C didn't even use the flash here.
If we're talking about team fight, this is very close. The net worth is only like 2K at the stage.
Yeah,
going
going
in.
the backline with a good flash right there, coming in from Neop, and he has to use it. The infinite fastest is now down for the count. They're using the pull, and Zon 2 he still has to stage his sanctuary. Goes to the backline, gets the Truthland White Caesar. He's now down. That right out versus there. Zon's still alive. What a great save coming in from Neil. The knockup saved him, and now BTR has the option to go for the finish. Danny onto the backline wants to go for the finish, and that's it. Double kill to the side right here of BTR. Last man standing is going to be Fury. It's a 4-for-1, and BTR is going to look for the finish, but Neil got the pull with the Sensi imprint, make that 4-for-2.
4-for-2, but not a good trade. Not enough for Alpha 7. This is looking like Bigetron are just going to march it down mid. Fury, it's him versus the world. Is he able to hold?
BTR, their revenge has been served. They're going to finish the game, and this is exactly what they wanted. And they got game number 5. They move on to the upper bracket.
Really well played by Bigetron. Just being able to close the game out, understanding that win condition. They're going to look at that last team fight and see exactly how things